Deep in the heart of a sun-dapped meadow, nestled within a bustling community of buzzing insects, lay Hive Hollow. And in Hive Hollow lived a very special bee named Charlie Bumblebuzz. Charlie was not like the other bees. While his friends, the worker bees, zipped and zoomed through the hive, fanning nectar with their rapid wings and diligently sealing honeycomb cells with wax, Charlie often floated aimlessly through the air. A dreamy smile played on his face, and his antennae were perpetually sticky with pollen he'd forgotten to clean off. "So what if I'm behind on my work again?" Charlie would whisper to himself, a mischievous twinkle in his eye. "When my flying unicorn finally comes to take me away, we'll go to Candy Island. There are no worker bees or drones there. The beds are made of clouds, and all my missing work will magically be done." He would giggle at the thought, twirling gracefully in mid-air, his mind filled with delightful images of marshmallow flowers and sparkling jelly bean rivers. But back in the reality of the hive, things weren't nearly as sweet as Charlie's daydreams. "Charlie, you forgot to fan the nectar again," buzzed Bella Bee, her tiny wings flapping with frustration as she tried to manage the temperature. "And you sealed the wrong cell," added a flustered Buzzbee, pointing a leg at a gooey mess dripping from the precious honeycomb. Charlie blinked, his focus slowly returning from Candy Island. "Oh, I guess I got distracted," he mumbled, looking at the sticky puddle he'd created. The other bees let out a collective sigh. Their finely tuned teamwork, the very thing that made Hive Hollow thrive, was wilting like a flower under the hot sun. All because Charlie's mind was always somewhere else. Feeling the weight of their disappointment, Charlie fluttered to a quiet, shadowed corner of the hive, his own wings drooping low. "I didn't mean to mess things up," he whispered to a dust mote dancing in a sunbeam. I forget sometimes." That evening, a gentle, shimmering presence filled the corner where Charlie was moping. It was Queen Bee Blossom, gliding down from her golden chamber. Her magnificent wings shimmered like sunlight on fresh honey, and her voice was as soft as a petal. "Charlie," she said kindly, "your imagination is a wonderful gift. It paints the world with vibrant colors. But even the most talented dreamers must learn to stay grounded." Charlie sniffled, a tiny tear welling in his eye. "I try, Your Majesty, I really do. But my thoughts just fly away like butterflies, and I can't seem to catch them." Queen Blossom smiled warmly, a knowing and compassionate look on her face. "Then let's teach them how to land," she said. "Let's teach your wings to feel the wind, your nose to truly smell the flowers, and your ears to hear the beautiful buzz of your home. Let's help you come back to the now." Queen Blossom led Charlie out of the busy hive and into the quiet, moonlit meadow. The air was cool and smelled of damp earth and night-blooming jasmine. "Close your eyes, little one," she instructed gently. "Just for a moment. Feel the cool breeze as it whispers across your wings. That feeling, that's your body reminding you, I am here, right now." Charlie closed his eyes and concentrated. He felt the soft wind tickle his fuzzy legs and lift the fine hairs on his back. A small, genuine smile spread across his face. "Now," the queen continued, breathing deeply, "smell the sweet lavender and the rich clover." "What do you smell?" "That's your nose telling you. I live every moment well." Charlie took a long, deep sniff. The scents filled his senses, rich and complex. It smells like sunshine and honey and happiness," he exclaimed. Queen Blossom chuckled. "Exactly. Now listen. What can you hear?" Charlie focused his hearing. Beyond the chirping crickets, he could hear a low, steady hum. "Listen to the buzz of the bees in the hive," Blossom whispered. "That's your ears saying, I am a part of everything I do." Charlie's eyes opened wide with surprise. "Wow, I can hear the whole hive. It sounds like a song." "And finally, Charlie," the queen said, her voice full of encouragement, "when you fly and land on a flower, feel your feet touch the soft petals. Let yourself feel that connection. That's your heart saying, my feet are firmly on the ground, even when my spirit soars." With a newfound sense of purpose, Charlie took off, his wings beating with a steady rhythm. He wasn't just aimlessly floating anymore. He was soaring through the meadow with mindful wings, feeling every current of air, seeing every star. The next day, Charlie returned to his duties at the honeycomb, but this time, something was different. Before starting each task, he paused. He took a moment to feel the smooth, waxy texture of the comb, to smell the sweet, floral scent of the nectar, and to listen to the harmonious hum of teamwork all around him. He was present. "I bring my plans to fruition," he whispered to himself, carefully and perfectly sealing a honey cell. Bella Bee buzzed by and did a double take. "Charlie, you're focused," she said in amazement. Busby, inspecting the work, nodded in approval. "And you didn't spill a single drop." Charlie grinned, a proud, happy grin that reached his eyes. "I'm still a dreamer," he announced cheerfully, "but now I know how to come back to reality when I need to." That night, as Charlie curled into his cozy little bed, his thoughts once again drifted towards his favorite fantasy. So what if I'm behind on my work again? When my flying unicorn finally comes to take me away? He paused, a new thought entering his mind. "I'll invite Queen Blossom too," he decided. "We'll visit Candy Island, but only after all the honey is sealed and all the petals are counted." And with that, Charlie buzzed softly into a deep, restful sleep, his dreams and his reality finally at peace, perfectly grounded and wonderfully imaginative. Thank you so much for joining Charlie on his adventure in Hive Hollow today. We hope his story reminds you to find a little magic in the present moment. If you enjoyed our story, please give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.